Hey, what is up out there, horror fam? Can everyone hear me? What is going on? Huh? Oh my goodness. Looks like we may have a little bit of echo because I'm trying to set something up and the iPhone won't allow you to truly mute things. So, can anyone hear this extra echo I have going on right now? Please let me know. Hey, what's up, John Heckman? MX, Patty, Dragon, JP. What is going on out there, folks? Oh, thank God. Okay, so tonight, and let me go ahead and add this real quick here. So this is going to be my extra camera. Ooh, okay. That's enough of that. You all don't get too much of that now. We're not into that just yet. But tonight, I am going to be showing off some of my favorite and most rare DVDs in my collection and Blu-rays. Now, this is going to be divided up in a few different ways here. So some of these are worth some money. Some of them are, I just like them. And some of them are on here because they have nostalgic value for me. So bear with me, please. Okay? Okay, some of these you're gonna be like, "What? Why the hell is that on here? That sucks." It's because I like it. Sometimes I like things that suck. Okay, come on now. All right, so before we get started, I wanted to share. Hey, what's up, Nate Blanche? What's going on, brother Jack? Man, I am LMNOP. What is up, my dude? All right, so I wanted to share a funny story with you folks that happened to me last night. Now, regulars here are going to be familiar with this story. So we told you, me and Anna told you all a few months ago, we have movie theater style decorations all throughout our house. And a few months ago, we were laying in bed, sound asleep, and we hear a loud crash in the house. And I grab my sidearm of authority off of the nightstand, and I, go through the house looking, making sure nobody's breaking in on us, trying to catch me sleeping in my pantaloons and take advantage of me. And one of our damn home theater sign things that says like snacks or concessions or whatever we have in the kitchen, like had fallen, and it's a tin sign and it fell into the damn sink. You can only imagine how loud that shit was. But hey, shit happens. So, fast forward a little bit, we hang that sign back up and we use those command strips, which I do not recommend for anything. I know stay-at-home moms who are into DIY stuff love them to death and will talk about them endlessly. And if you watch the Hallmark Channel, you would be convinced that they're used by the gods to hang their weapons from. They don't work like that, folks. So we hang this sign back up, and last night we're in bed, and I am reading a scary book to Anna, putting her to beddy by. I mean, we're sleepy as shit. We're right on the brink, and I get to a part in the book, and it literally says, "And he had chains hanging in his basement." It's like, what the fuck was that? I immediately jumped up, grabbed my sidearm off of the nightstand. Got to be careful on YouTube and what we talk about. And I mean, I am walking through the house like fucking military marching, ready, just in case. That sign fell into the sink again. And I just thought that this would, number one, be funny for all of you, who are familiar with the OG story, but also it's like, after talking about our paranormal and scary moments incidents on a live stream recently. I thought that would, be suitable for tonight. I figured I would share that with you and give you a little look-see behind curtains there. But yeah, so scary events last night, and it happened to be during a crazy ass bedtime story. But hey. All right, man. So let's see who all we have in here. We have JK. What is going on, Brother Jack, dude? Glad you could make it tonight, dude. How do you do? How do you do? Are you subscribed to the channel? You look new to me, but I'll tell you what, we'll take you in the horror fam if you want to join us. If you want to become one of us, hit that subscribe button. And you can be one of us. And Chad Edmonds says, it's time to move that damn sign. Well, let me tell you something, Chad. The son of a bitch ain't going above the sink again. I will put it to you that way, man. It is sitting in the floor right now, off to the side in the kitchen. It has been banished to the corner for now. And that's where it's going to live for a while because I'm pissed at it. And then I'll probably put it in storage. It's not going back up. Screw that. That was crazy, man. It was a crazy night, I'm telling you. How do you do? You stick around and you will see what movies I'm going to show off in this collection. I have some really cool ones. And okay, so to go ahead and tell you all, I have a ton of movies and a good bit of collectibles. I have a ton of movies, and I'm not one of those kinds of people who like go on eBay and Amazon and all this and see what their movies are worth. I'm just not. I know one is worth some money, so I have checked on it here and there just for shits and giggles. But I'm not one of those people that like pick up something. I'm like, ooh, this is going to increase in value times 20 and then check on it, in 5 years. I don't do that with my DVDs because I want them for me. That's why they're here. I don't plan on selling them or getting rid of them or anything. So if you want, while I'm going through my collection here, you can pull up Amazon or eBay, or we can both do that, and I will find out what some of these are worth as I show them off, and hell, we'll both be surprised. And I have included links to everything I possibly could in the description below. So if you all want to pick these up, you're more than welcome. But I'm sure some are going to cost some money. All right. Yeah, Chad, he says I'm so that guy with my trading cards. Oh, yeah. He's like, oh, I'm going to buy this, and then I'm going to resell it and get some cash. Oh, wow, yeah. All right, so the first thing I'm going to show off here, let me make sure I have everything set up because we might do some scouring of the internets to see what some of this stuff is worth because, like I said, I don't even know. Okay, so first thing I'm going to show off is this. Now, this is Evil Dead 1 on DVD. This is the Book of the Dead collection or edition, special edition. So this, as you can tell if you're a fan of the movie, was made to look like the Necronomicon. And you can see like some of the latex is coming apart and everything, I do remember when these came out and some lucky people got their hands on them. And if you didn't, you had to buy it secondhand. And, latex and stuff like that is going to fall apart anyway at some point. So, your chances of getting this in perfect condition are pretty much gone. But either way, check out the inside of this bad boy. It's made to look like the Necronomicon inside, and there's all kinds of pages and stuff like that in here. Tons of information. Yeah, Chad says he has this edition of Evil Dead. So not the best version of Evil Dead on home media. And it comes with a booklet that's a little history on the Evil Dead, which is really cool. But there you go, JP. JP looked it up. On eBay, it goes for $22 to $26. There you go. But like I said, not the best edition of this movie on home media. I mean, you can find some other collector's editions, some other, it's on Blu-ray now in like a special edition format and all that. But definitely the coolest. That's as cool as the Evil Dead gets on home media, my friends. The Book of the Dead edition. And then, in line with that, here is Evil Dead 2 Book of the Dead edition. Check that out. Believe it or not, Fair and B, I do not have Mosquito on Blu-ray. I know you do, though. But there we go. Evil Dead 2 Book of the Dead edition. Really cool. And the batteries are dead. But this actually has a sound box in it that if you press the eyeball, I can even feel it. Like I can feel myself clicking a button here. It will make a sound. Unfortunately, the batteries are dead. Or I would show that off, but it does come with some special features and it opens up just like this other copy. I'm not going to take it out of the box because it's essentially the same setup as the first one. Just looks a little bit different. And of course, this is for Evil Dead 2. It has a few special features like audio commentary, behind the scenes little featurette there, and stuff like that. Talent bios, stuff like that. Like I said, these aren't the best version if you're into like special features and high quality and all that. But it doesn't get any cooler than this. Evil Dead 2 on home media doesn't get cooler than this. Period. Look at that. Look at that. Spooky. Okay. So we showed those off. And Chad Edmonds is asking, do you have the original Hellraiser box set? I do not. Are you talking about the one that came in the Lament configuration? Because I know they did one of those, but I think it was in Europe only. And I also know that there was a Sphere edition for the Phantasm series, but you could only get that in like Europe, which would be a different region, and you'd have to have like a region-free player and all that. Yeah, there you go. That's what Chad's talking about. And let's see, did anyone pull up Evil Dead 2 Book of the Dead edition on eBay and see what that bad boy's worth? Because I will actually do that right now. Let's check out what this bad boy is worth. To Book of the Dead. And let's see. There it is. $80. So it's going for $80, but let's see if there is a way. Oh my God. eBay, you dicks. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is a Trick or Treat Studios one. Nah. Okay, so here's both Evil Dead 1 and 2 Book of the Dead editions together in a lot for 71 that sold. Here's same for 100. Here's one for 30. So 40. Okay, so that's really cool. There's one for 37. So you're looking around $30, $40 to snag that up. Not bad. Yeah, so not bad on that at all. So for $40, you can get the coolest edition of the Evil Dead in your collection. Next up, I'm going to show off. And once again, folks, all the links to these are in the description below. If you want to add them to your collection, click on those. I'll get a little bit of kickback from Amazon. It helps out the channel, man. let's see here. Here is the Wreck collection. This is a Scream Factory DVD collection, well, Blu-ray collection actually, of the Wreck franchise, of which I am a pretty big fan. I like all of these movies. And I think this goes for $40 now. I think. Let's have a look see. Let's see. REC Blu-ray. Okay, well, eBay dicked me because they removed the brackets around Rec. They just simply won't let you do that. So, nothing there. But let's go to Amazon. Amazon. And we will look at this bad boy. Rec Blu-ray collection. Here we go. Oh my god. Why can I not pull this up? Here we go. Wow. But don't worry, folks. We can pick up Bewitched. Okay. So, totally getting dicked on that. Thank you, Amazon and eBay. But great movies. Let me see if I can still pull up a link for Rec. I included it somehow from my main computer in the damn description. Let's see here. Great movies, though, zombie movies. If you've seen Quarantine, it is a remake of the original Rec. And I highly suggest checking it out. Okay. Here we go. Yes, YouTube. I want to leave you. That's what we're doing here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so it is on sale right now for $40. It's originally $60, but definitely worth it. Like I said, if you're a fan of Quarantine, Rec is just a touch better. The original Rec is just a touch better. And like I said, Quarantine is a remake of the original Rec. And then Quarantine 2 kind of goes on its own route. It does its own thing. But then you have Rec 2, 3, and 4 in this collection. And man, that price is totally worth it. I mean, that's $10 a movie on Blu-ray here. And Rec 2, great. Because, I mean, the first one involves a female reporter being sent into an apartment building which gets quarantined, and she's trapped in there during a zombie outbreak, essentially. And then in the second one, they send in the SWAT team to clear that building, which is just badass. So yes, the Rec collection, definitely suggest picking that up. They are worth it. Okay, let's see who else we have in here. What is up, Boogeyman? What's going on, dude? John Heckman, he's calling for Jonas. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Jonas. I hope he's okay. That's all I can say. I don't know where he is. I don't know where Daughter of Death nor Briggs are. I guess they just don't care about us as much as they used to. I know, right? It's a thing. Oh, let's see here. Next movie up. Now, this one, you know, I'm showing you guys like some cool stuff and some rare stuff. Some stuff that, you know, is out of print and you can't really get anymore, like the Book of the Dead editions. This one is one of my nostalgic picks. and it is Christina's House on DVD. And this movie isn't the best movie. This movie, I am quite sure, isn't worth diddly shit. Like, but I rented this. Yes, I rented it from a video store with some friends, and unfortunately, one of them is no longer with us. But we had a blast watching this together, and she was absolutely in love with one of the actors in the movie. Let me see if I can show him to you there. It's this dude right there in the gray shirt with the lacerations on his face. She was absolutely in love with him, wouldn't stop talking about him. And there he is. He's on the cover too. See if I can get that to focus. Right there. The very concerned looking individual. She fell in love with him during the movie, and it's hilarious. It's cheesy. It's one of those you can sit around with your friends and just make fun of the entire time you watch it. And I had a great time. There you go. Christina's House is only $15 on Amazon. There you go, on DVD. I think no. We rented on DVD. I know it does have a VHS version as well. I own it on DVD though. Bought it for pure nostalgic reasons. Do not regret it. And then I've since watched it with other groups of friends and made our own memories around it. But this movie follows Christina in her home where someone or something has been watching. Let's read you the description here. Within every wall of her home, someone or something has been watching. A taut and horrifying thriller, Christina's House takes a hot, young cast, including Brad Rowe and Brendan Fair, into its dark innards where mysterious murders keep claiming its guests. Charged with electrifying performances and breathlessly fast-paced plot twists, Christina's House invites you in, locks its doors behind you, and scares you half to death. On the surface, everything about Christina's life seems perfectly normal. With an overprotective dad, a video game junkie of a little brother, a capable handyman, and a new boyfriend around, she has little to worry about. Little, that is, until dead bodies start popping up. Now Christina must figure out who or what is lurking within the walls of her home, turning every room into a trap and calling for her as its next victim. Okay, so has anyone in here seen this movie besides me? Anyone? Anyone? Oh my God. Yes, Chad Edmonds, the IRS are living in the walls. Ain't that the truth, man? Okay, and JP says you can also pick it up on eBay used for $20. Okay. But like I said, that is totally a nostalgic pick. Oh man. Oh, Chad Edmonds says he thinks he did. Yeah, we'll have to watch it sometimes, Dragon Blues. It's cheesy and innocent and fun. It's like, come on. Okay, now this next one is super badass. Let me show you all this. This one I picked up when it first came out. When this movie first came out, it came in a special combo pack deal, and I had never seen anyone do this. And I picked it up both on both on DVD and in this combo pack deal, so I could open up the DVD and watch it because I was a fan of the movie. Here we go. The House of the Devil VHS right here, as you can see, and it says new release right here to kind of remind you of like what it might have looked like in a video store. In a combo pack with the DVD stuck to the back there. And let me actually show you. Let me see here. I'm going to try, if I can, to pull this up like this. And here we go. Check that out. So that is the VHS side. And this was before the throwback horror was really in style, before everyone was doing it. And it was done really well. Ty West really kicked some butts with this movie. And then here, as you can see, the DVD. Yes, there's my Texas Chainsaw Massacre poster in the background, but the DVD is attached to the VHS on the back. And that is the DVD side. Okay. So, like I said, the movie was really good, really enjoyed it. And I could not pass this up. I hadn't seen anyone else do anything like this at the time. So, I'll tell you what, let's check out eBay Aruskis and see how much this thing is worth now, huh? Okay. House of the Devil VHS combo. No, 0 results found, but here we go. Okay. So this was sold in 2023, and is it just, it's just the VHS, it looks like, and it's not the edition I have. It is House of the Devil. Oh, so this is just the VHS as well. If I'm not mistaken, they did re-release it on VHS or some, like, did another run. And that edition is not the same as the one I have, which, by the way, is still sealed. So let's go here on Amazon. The Dead, or House of the Dead. Oh my God, why did I do that? House of the Devil VHS DVD. Okay. $200 on Amazon. Yeah, so this is the House of the Devil VHS DVD special edition bundle. And $200. So that one is worth some cashola, my friends. There's only one left in stock. Order soon. Man, that's crazy. And for those of you who haven't seen it, I'd like to get some hands in here for people who have seen this movie, because I like it. It's a really good slow burn and reminiscent of 70s horror. But I will go ahead and read you a little synopsis here for those of you who haven't. In 1983, financially struggling college student Samantha Hughes takes a strange babysitting job that coincides with a full lunar eclipse. She slowly realizes her clients harbor a terrifying... Come on, IMDb. You can do it. Oh my God, it's trying to load up so many ads and shit. Let's see. But even though it takes place in 1983, I argue that it is more like a 70s movie. It's definitely shot like a 70s movie. Yeah, she slowly realizes her clients harbor a terrifying secret, putting her life in mortal danger. I really had to load a whole other page for that IMDb. Come on, bro. Oh, man. What's up, MX? What's going on? Oh, man. So, House of the Devil DVD VHS combo pack. Highly suggest it if you're willing to spend the $200. because this is super badass. I do not regret this whatsoever. And like I said, I liked the movie so much, I bought a separate DVD version back there so I could watch it immediately. This was before Blu-ray, so. Okay, next up, and let me see here. So we can load this bad boy up. We have the A Nightmare on Elm Street collection on DVD. So this comes with A Nightmare on Elm Street, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, 3, 4, 5, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and Freddy vs. Jason. So this comes loaded with flicks, and I picked this up. I still need to get the Nightmare on Elm Street films on Blu-ray. I hate to even admit that. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, and I haven't seen it in stores. But this is a pretty damn solid collection. I mean, comes with all that. I already have copies of all these movies on DVD already, so I haven't even opened this. But if you are lacking these in your collection, you definitely need to pick them up. And you can do so on Amazon right now for $20. Link is in the description below. It's right now, it is 52% off. And you can make your dreams come true with good old Fred Krueger. Once again, another one that's not too expensive, but cool. It's a must-have in your collection, and it's another box set. I'm glad I have it. The cover design is pretty cool. Very simple. They kept it simple, but I do like it. There you go, Chad. He says he got his from FYE. I got mine at Walmart because redneck. Oh man. Farron B. Oh, whoops. Let's see here. Farron B. I will totally argue with you about that. He says, need to add Equalizer Steelbook Blu-ray to that collection. Not horror, but the best action movie of the last 20 years. Totally argue the shit out of you on that. I will say Top Gun Maverick, number one. One of the best movies I've seen in a long time. And also John Wick. John Wick definitely beats Equalizer. Farron, I have not seen John Wick 4 yet. I will go check that out though. I wanted to hit the theaters this past weekend and was unable to because of the storm we got. But I need to see John Wick and Dungeons and Dragons in theaters. I'm getting behind here. Chad Edmonds says he ranks Taken above Equalizer. Gory Tiger, what's up, brother man? Welcome to the stream. All right, next up is, now this one is definitely worth some money. This one, if you people tuned in for the Jerry Montano podcast, I showed this one off during that. Definitely worth some cashola here. Definitely the rarest DVD, Blu-ray, whatever I own. Okay, this is Pig on DVD. And it is still sealed. It is a limited edition. Mine is number 434 out of 1,334. This movie was, co-directed by Roz Williams, who was a musician. And after completing the movie, which I believe this is only like an hour long. Oh, it's 23 minutes long. I knew it was short. But after completing this movie, Roz Williams killed himself. And he did that before the movie was released. And then they did release it from Underground Cinema in a limited edition run of 1,334 copies. This is number 434. So I'm trying to get the camera to focus on it. I will use my phone so that way I can kind of show it off to you people. Let's see here. There we go. Very, very cool, though. Very cool. It's unfortunate that it's, you know, sought after and a collectible because somebody killed themselves. But I am glad to have it in my collection. And there you can see the limited edition label there on the bottom. And I will go ahead before we check out how much this thing goes for. Well, there you go. Dragon Blues already did $150 used on eBay. So is it still sealed? That is the question. Because this one is, but I will go ahead and read you all the description of this film. Pig, a film depicting the relationship between a killer, Roz Williams, and his victim, James Holland, where all lines are crossed, blending fantasy and reality. This poetic film is a transformation of the subconscious mind of a killer, graphically showing the manifestation of itself into abstract forms and material, all deriving from his suffering and desperation. Debut underground short film by Dutch-born Nico B. Pig was the last project of Roz Williams, writer, artist, musician, formerly known from the rock group Christian Death, amongst others. Roz Williams, who died 4/1/1998, spoke of the film as a form of exorcism and transition of his personal demons. That is Pig. Has to be the rarest form of media I own. So, yeah, like Dragon Blue says here, it's not sealed on eBay. Mine is sealed. That is a big thing among collectors. So, let's go ahead and do a little bit of eBay and Amazon scouring. Pig, Roz Williams. Okay, so it is not even on here. This is listed as an audio CD. What is that? The soundtrack or something? Not sure. And there's Christian Death, a photo book. But okay, so it's not on there. So let's see if Pig is on eBay. Oh my goodness, look at these. These are test shot Polaroid from the Pig film. I guess they did this on set, and it's $365. Okay. Around cinema, this is 1,000. Okay. That's later in the run. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm not seeing any. I'm only seeing one listing for it anyway. Was the Dragon Blues, was the listing you found for it currently active? Let's see. Let's get off of that. Okay. Okay, so there are some up right now. $150. Let's check this out. Okay, but once again, not sealed. Goodness. And there's a marking on it. That's, huh. Yeah, so that's wild. Yeah, I would love to know how much a sealed copy of that goes for, just for curiosity's sake. That is really cool. Okay, let's close these out. Close that out. Okay, yeah, so there is Pig by Roz Williams. No, 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 no. Come on, Moist PP. I know your fibbins. Your fibbinsinskis. Yeah, there you go, JP. Those are used. There's no sealed copies on eBay. I would love to know what that bad boy is worth. But Moist PP, if your dad has it on VHS, I don't even know if it came out on VHS, but I'd be interested in checking out a picture of it if you're being serious. Dude, John Heckman says I have the only sealed one on the planet. You might be right. I mean, hell, there was 1,334 of these in production. How many people um, left this thing sealed? I mean, mine still even has the sticker on the front that's underneath the plastic. So, Moist PP, hey, send me a photo, man. Yeah, your avatar's badass, but yeah, send me a photo. Somebody dropped my email in the Chatterooski there, and let's see, what do we have next? Okay, here is one that was a Christmas gift. Yeah, there you go, JP. There you go. Mopey P. Send it to Talk Horror's P.O. box. There you go. Okay, so this next one was a Christmas gift. This is a movie I absolutely love. And this edition is certainly rare and kick ass. And I'm so glad to have it in my collection. This is the limited edition steelbook packaging of Night of the Demons from Scream Factory. Check that bad boy out. It is limited to only 10,000 manufactured. And the cover is holy wow. That's incredible. Man, okay, so let's see here. Quintessential 80s horror fun. It's Halloween night and Angela is throwing a party, but this is no ordinary Halloween party. Everybody's headed to Hull House, a deserted funeral home, formerly the home of a mass murderer. But when the partygoers decide to have a seance, they awaken something evil, and these party crashers have a thirst for blood. Now it's a battle for who can survive the night in Hull House. Tons of special features on this. If you're a fan of this movie, this is the edition to have right here. 4K scan of the original uncut negative, audio commentary with director Kevin S. Tenney, executive producer Walter Jostin, and producer Jeff Jeffrey. And then you have another audio commentary with Kevin Tenney, and then the special makeup effects creator Steve Johnson, and actors Kathy Podwell, Bill Gallo, and Hal Havens. Stooge himself, people. There's other special features like You're Invited, the making of Night of the Demons, an interview with actress Amelia Kincaid, whom plays Nancy, Allison Barron's Demon Memories, and then theatrical trailers, TV spots, video trailers, still galleries, and promo reel. But that is the Night of the Demons limited edition steelbook packaging. Very cool. Very cool. So let's hit up the old eBay or Amazon. Actually, I like their search function a lot better. And see if any of these steelbooks are still available. Okay, it's saying $15, and then you click on it. If you actually, oh, so they're saying the multiform, which isn't the, okay, so the Steelbook, if you want it, the collector's edition Blu-ray, which is what I have, $75. $75, folks. Definitely worth it to someone like me. I don't know about you all, but, and if you want it, the link is in the description below, along with everything else we've covered. But definitely a cool one, and I also picked up the limited run of Stooge and Susie figures that Scream Factory released as well. Stooge, of course, being this dude, and Susie being this chick, aka Linnea Quigley. Super cool. And let's check out the inside. Oh, man. Ah, where are you going? The party has just begun. But super cool. Super proud to have this. Moist PP, yeah, hit me up on Instagram. Let's check it out. If you do it while I'm on stream, I will pull it up and we'll check it out. So Dragon Blue says, from what she can see, the Pig VHS was released as a 20th anniversary set. Okay. I see what you did there. Chad Edmonds, Chad Edmonds asked if I have Pumpkinhead on DVD. I don't think I have Pumpkinhead, but I might have Pumpkinhead 2. I'm not sure. Not sure. What's up, King of Midgets? Welcome to the Streamerooskies. Okay, now, next up. We are going to cover this movie, and once again, I'm not sure if this is worth anything, but I like it for nostalgic reasons, and that's one of the reasons I have it. But also, this is kind of a double hitter for me. So this is Campfire Tales, the 1991 version. And I'm trying to get the light to cooperate with me. That is Gunnar Hansen up in the corner right there. And let me tell you something, folks. This is the 1991 version of Campfire Tales. This is an anthology movie. And they totally, for this DVD release, totally took some new pictures for it because this hot chick ain't in it. There are no hot chicks in this movie. They totally used that to grab attention for this DVD. That woman is not in this. So I will go ahead and read the description, and then I'll get into why this is in my collection. While out camping in the dark woods, 3 young people are approached by a creepy derelict who tells them a collection of grisly stories, each one more shocking than the last. You will meet a sadistic psychopath with a razor-sharp hook and a taste for screaming teenage girls, a group of obsessed drug addicts who decay before your eyes, a demonic Santa Claus who punishes bad boys and girls, and a band of bloodthirsty zombies out for revenge. Horror legend Gunnar Hansen, Leatherface in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, stars in this cult thriller from Shockmaster Paul Talbot from Hellblock 13 and Freak Show. This original, uncut, uncensored version of Campfire Tales will have you screaming again and again. So, yes, this is total pick bait, Chad Edmonds. Total pick bait. And JP says 3 young people or 3 hot young babes. No. This picture was taken and used for the DVD cover art. Like, this chick ain't even from 1991. This ain't even what chicks looked like then, okay? Yeah, they definitely... Yeah, see, this was... The DVD was released in 2003. This is an 03 chick right here. She is not in the movie. There are no hot chicks in the movie. The 3 young people are 3 young boys who are out camping, and the grisly stories by some creepy derelict is totally Gunnar Hansen. That's who they're talking about. So I rented this movie when I was a kid and I rented it on VHS. I still have that VHS somewhere because I ended up buying it. But I took it home and watched it with some people, and we had a great time just ripping on it and laughing our asses off. And it was so fun to just watch in it with a group of people. But I mean, this is a cheesy, extremely cheesy movie, very low budget, but it's a fun gore fest. Um, so like I said, I ended up picking it up on VHS. Fast forward a few years, and I'm at a friend's house, and I notice he has this DVD sitting in his collection. And I'm like, dude, please, like, I like that movie. He's like, me too, man. I love that movie. I'm like, would you sell it though? He totally did. I think I got it for like $10. And it's been in my collection ever since. And it's not only the nostalgic value of watching this with people that draws me back to it. My friend who I bought this copy off of sadly is no longer with us. And I will hold on to this forever. And I'm starting to notice that's a trend. Like all these movies I watch with people, they all end up dying. Maybe I'm cursed. I don't know. But either way, I got this off of my friend, the greatest drummer I've ever had the privilege of playing with. And unfortunately, he is no longer with us. And this will remain in my collection until the day I am gone. But that is Campfire Tales, the 1991 anthology on DVD. So let's go ahead for shits and gigs and look and see if it's worth anything. Campfire Tales 1991 DVD. That is definitely not it. Okay, so I'm not seeing it on Amazon, which, what the hell is this? I didn't click that. Come on. Okay, so we'll look on eBay. There it is. Pre-owned, $30. Check it out. There's your chick, JP. Check it out. Campfire Tales. Once upon a time, you're dead. And look at Gunner just looming in the background with that very intent face. I love it. And there's the back of the DVD. But there you go. So $30. Well, look, there's Satan Claus, as he's referred to. And once again, they included this hot chick that has absolutely nothing to do with the movie on the DVD burn. So $30. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, Chad, don't sell me anything. Don't watch movies with me, man. I don't know what the hell it is. Let's see here. Next up, and this is kind of in line with the 91 version, we have Campfire Tales 97, which stars Amy Smart, Ron Livingston, Christine Taylor, and James Marsden. That's kind of like a stacked cast there of nobodies, I guess. But at least Ron went on to be in The Conjuring, and Amy went on to be in the Cranked movies, and James Marsden is in Sonic. But so this is Campfire Tales, the 1997 version. It has no connection whatsoever to the 91 version. However, this is another anthology. I'm going to go ahead and read the description to you kind folks. Horror takes a detour deep into the woods in this terrifying cross between Scream and Tales from the Crypt, starring Christine Taylor and Ron Livingston. Returning home from a concert and driving recklessly, four teenagers crash their car on a deserted road. To ward off the cold, they build a fire and wait for help, but the hair-raising stories they tell around the fire put a deeper chill into the night. Each tale is more lurid, more horrifying, more shocking than anything they've heard before. Yet for these unlucky teens in the woods, the biggest shock is still to come. Yeah, JK, there you go. James Marsden was also Cyclops in X-Men. Okay, so like I said, this is the 97 version of Campfire Tales. Not sure if it's worth anything. We can look it up. I know it's another out-of-print DVD. But this is another one of those that are in my collection for nostalgic reasons. Once again, rented this as a child, and me and my cousins would watch this, and it's actually a really good movie. I really like this movie. Some of the tales are really good and really scary, but me and my cousins, we'd rent the movie, we would order the pizza, just have a stack of DVDs or VHSs beside the TV. And we'd had the blankets on the floor, man, camping out. And this is one of those movies, and we loved it. Super spooky, super good. Let's check and see if it's worth anything. And then I will also show off the back of the movie for you folks. But let's see here. Campfire Tales 1997. There it is. $16, but that's not the edition I have. Here's the edition I have. There you go. Oh, and it looks like people have been maybe pirating them or something, because this person even lists it as authentic and rare and all that. But yeah, so this is my version of the movie. Deep in the woods, no one can hear you scream. Look at James. Never getting the girl, James. Sorry, bro. There you go. There is the back of the DVD. Now this one, John, if you want to get a Campfire Tales with hot chicks in it, this is the edition. Go ahead and snag this one up, brother. Yes, King of Midgets. I knew Ari Lehman played the original Jason in Friday the 13th. He played Baby Jason, the one who jumps out of the lake at the end. Yeah, there you go, Chad. Chad's like, so he's the movie version of me. Yes, sir. He never gets the girls. Ever. Yeah, so, I mean, what do y'all think of this, huh? Cool DVDs or not? I mean, I'm kind of nerding out over here. I don't know if you all like these, but hey. And if you haven't, like I said, the list for all of these are in the description. Some of them you can see aren't worth as much, but easier to add to the collection, huh? Okay, so here is a movie that I freaking love. And this is around the era of when they used to release kick-ass versions of movies on DVD. Like, the packaging was legit. Like I showed you, man. Like the damn Book of the Dead edition for Evil Dead, okay? In the early days of DVD, they freaking meant it. They put in effort in the menu screens. They put in effort in the packaging. They had gimmicks and stuff. It was badass. And this was one of those. I loved this movie. Absolutely loved it. Still do. One of my favorites. And that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on DVD. And they busted ass on this edition. Now, this, I'm not sure if this one comes with everything, because I own this movie twice in this edition because I love the packaging so much. So I actually saw this copy of it last year at what is that, like a flea market, and went ahead and picked it up because I want my original to be pristine. Hey, I'm that kind of guy. And this I got it for only like $2. Um, so we're gonna open it up. It has a slip cover. No, this is the 2003 version, Chad. And it unfolds somehow. You got to be smarter than the DVD, Stephen. There we go. So it unfolds like this. There you see you have your chapter breakdown at the top, and then you have your DVDs in there. And then right here, we have a little evidence enclosed envelope, which is super cool. Check that out. Evidence enclosed. And if you open it up, it comes with pictures. As you can see, and then on the back, it's set up to look like an evidence tag. But, for instance, this first picture is Leatherface. Then we have the chainsaw. And, some ribs. All that. So, the other copy I have, which is totally complete and has everything, also has a steel plate on the front of it. I didn't dig it out though. It's remaining in pristine condition. I don't want to get my fingers all over it. But another reason I bought this when I saw it at the flea market, and I noticed that it didn't come with the steel plate and all that, which I already have anyway. But the main thing is that it came with these pictures, these evidence pictures. There's the mallet, and I thought I would take these pictures, fill up a mason jar with like some yellow liquid so it looks aged and stuff, like rainwater's gotten there and a little bit of rust and stuff like that, and then dump these evidence photos in the mason jar. Because if you remember in the movie, at one point, the characters do come across a mason jar with a picture in it. So I just thought that would be really cool. That's something I still need to do, and I'm going to do that with these evidence photos, but I haven't gotten around to it. But this is a really kick-ass version of copy of this movie on DVD. I don't know if you can find this DVD anymore. Maybe on eBay. We're about to find out. Let me get it put up and we'll check her out. But when this came out, and that's when I bought it, it was probably like $20 or something. So we'll see what it's worth now, if anything. But one of my favorite movies. Yes, Chad, you can make fun of it all you want, but the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake is a great movie. The greatest remake I've ever seen. Okay, so let's pull up some eBay goodness and see if we want the DVD, baby. Okay, I also have that version of it on DVD as well, but hey, here you go, $9. Used. Looks like it may be heavily used. But it says that it comes with the crime scene photos. Oh no, this is new. This is new. I guess the plastic just kind of made it look wonky, but there you go. You can get it brand new for $9 right now. Totally worth it. And like I said, it comes with the evidence photos, and mine has a steel plate with it as well. But there you go. One of the cooler DVDs I own. And a great movie. Yes, Unsung Hero. That remake is awesome. The best remake I've ever seen, man. It was brutal and totally, unique story. I mean, that's how a remake should be. They didn't recycle the same old shit. We got Leatherface, the iconic character that brings you back to the franchise, but gave us a new story so that way we had no idea what was going to happen. Let me go ahead and read a description of the movie to you folks. Prepare yourself for a level of fear like you've never experienced before. A group of friends take a detour while traveling through the back roads of Texas and encounter a chainsaw-wielding maniac. What happens next is beyond anyone's darkest imagination and will leave you speechless and horrified. From filmmaker Michael Bay and starring Jessica Biel comes this year's most hardcore and terrifying film. You've been warned. Badass movie right there, folks. If you don't have it, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Do what you got to do. There you go, Dragon Blues. I love the remake too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Chad says, the thing that pissed me off it wasn't the Sawyer family anymore. Who cares? They didn't bother me. We got a new family and a unique family, and they were crazy in their own right, man. And Arlie Ermey put in the performance of a lifetime. Unsung Hero says, I don't know why people hate on it. I'm telling you, Unsung Hero, I think if it came out today, it would be much more well received. But also, I think it still would have got crapped on a little because I don't think, like, people now, the fans in horror, the toxic fandom is true to a degree that they talk about in Scream 6. Now it's almost like the fans want you to just jerk them off with nostalgic value and Easter eggs. I mean, when you look at Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills Halloween, it's like those movies weren't even their own damn movies because they were too busy doing throwbacks to 50-year-old movies. It's like we've already seen Halloween, the original. We've already seen Halloween 2. We've already blah, 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 blah. And also they're referencing these movies that they're retconning and doing throwbacks to that. So, come on, man. Joey Andrews, Jessica Biel was freaking hot. I don't know of any man on the planet that would have disagreed with you at that time, brother. She was everywhere, man. Everybody was talking about her in the TCM remake. And Joey, welcome to the stream, man. I don't remember seeing you in here. Welcome to the Horror Fan, Brother Jack, dude. Hit that subscribe button. Be one of us. JK, that headshot is too hard for me. That headshot was shocking AF. That headshot was insane. And then it's also amazing the cinematography that they achieved in that shot, using the anal cam, the medical camera that doctors use to go up someone's colon and pulling that through the woman's head. Nuts. Ricky Hogan says, I love this remake, but my favorite remake of all time has to be John Carpenter's Thing. Another great, brother. And Ricky, man, is this another newbie we have in here? Join that Horror Fan, baby. Hell yeah. Hit the subscribe button, become one of us, ring that bell, hit the like, all the good YouTuber stuff, dude. Be one of us. Join us. Oh, man. Sharon Nyberg says, I agree, Stephen. All those throwbacks took away from the movie. That's because it didn't leave room for the movie to be its own. Instead, they just threw in fan vomit. It'd be cool if they reference blah 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 blah, and then we just got a mashup of come on, man, be your own thing. I mean, I can see like a couple homages or some nods or something, but it was like, oh my god, Michael Myers did the same kill he did 40 years ago. Oh my god, there's the mask from Halloween 3. Oh my god, Jamie Lee Curtis is wearing the same wardrobe. It's like, Jesus, man, come on. Yeah, here we go. Joey says, I'm here for the first time to talk about expensive DVDs I'll never afford. What's a DVD in your collection, Joey, that you're proud of, brother? Yeah, there we go. We got some newbies in here. Welcome, Joey. Welcome, Ricky, man. Hey, glad to play host to you guys. What was your favorite thing about Scream 6, Joey? And Scream 6 to me had its issues, but overall better than it was not. Mindy was definitely my least favorite character. We'll just put it at that. I had a hard time with her during that movie. Chad says, you down Halloween 2018, but they did the same thing for Friday the 13th, 2009. No, they didn't. They had some homages in there, but it wasn't a constant regurgitation of everything from the other movies. Once again, it was its own story. It was its own thing. I liked it. Oh, there you go, Joey. My Tartan Asia Extreme DVD of Tetsuo, the Iron Man that I paid $40 for. I have some Tartan Asian Extremes behind me. Okay, last Blu-ray here I'm going to show off, and it's the last thing that I pulled out to show off, is the Friday the 13th Blu-ray box set. Oh, there we go. From Scream Factory once again. Look at that cover art. This has all the films. It is the deluxe edition. This is a mofo of a collection. I mean, a mofo. We have everything from Friday the 13th, the original, up to the remake. And that includes Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, and Freddy vs. Jason, as well as all the crazy amounts of special features that you can only expect from Scream Factory. This cover art is absolutely incredible. And this is also my favorite slasher franchise. So, hey. But now this bad boy, once again, link to it is in the description below. This bad boy is currently in print, so you can pick it up. Let me actually go ahead and pull it up. It's the first thing I listed in the description. Let's go check this bad boy out, man. Look at this. Yes, YouTube, I want to leave. Please, look at that. $109 is 32% off right now. $109 for all of this. Check that out, man. Oh my God. So if you don't have this yet, you got to pick it up. If you're a Friday the 13th fan, if you're a horror fan, this is a must-have, because just the box set, the cover art, all that looks incredible on my shelf. Looks absolutely incredible, but for $109, it's total steal. Look at that. Oh my God. That is just crazy. But if you're a fan of the Friday the 13th movies, this is the box set. You know, these movies have been released over and over again. There's individuals, they've released them in steelbook form. They've released them in other collection sets. This is the one to have. I'm telling you that right now. Let's see here. Oh my God. Chad is in here running rampant. Joey says, what movies did I miss? You can always rewind the live stream, especially after I'm done, and just start it over, man, because you've missed a lot. But The House of the Devil, DVD VHS combo, Pig, Campfire Tales, the Evil Dead Book of the Dead edition, some really cool stuff that I highly suggest you go back and watch, man, because I show them off on here. Yeah, I've done a ton, Joey. What is up, Grassman Nightmare? Where have you been? Seriously, man, where have you been? I've been lonely without you, Grassman. You know, Some of my regulars are starting to fall off, and I'm just, I'm lost without you. Now, if we could just get, oh my God, Trav, Briggs, DOD, and Jonas, we could have a party. Yeah, there you go. Sharon says it, Joey. It's also in the description box. Check that out, man. Grassman's not giving us any backstory there. He's just like, I'm back, I promise. You're gonna have to prove it. You're gonna have to come in tomorrow, the next day, next week, all of it. Yeah, Ricky Hogan, man, this is the Friday the 13th box set. I actually did a video on it, covering it. When I very first got it in, I did an unboxing for it. You'll have to check that out if you haven't. Let me see if I can get the link for you. If somebody could find that and post the link, that would be badass. Let's see here. Let's see. So, yeah. Chad, there you go. I can never state an opinion without being told I'm running rampant. There you go. I say it to everybody, man. That's how it is. Joey, is it bad that I paid $30 for brain damage from Arrow? Of course not. You got to expect those prices from Arrow. I'll tell you another cool one that I'm probably going to pick up. It's at Walmart right now. I think you can get it for $13, and it's from the Vestron collection, I believe. And that is the Dentist films, 1 through 3. All right, folks. So I'm going to start wrapping up tonight. I've covered a lot of movies here. I've showed off a lot of goodies. So if there are any questions or comments or anything like that, now is the time. I will address those. I definitely appreciate all of you coming in. I love seeing all these new faces in here. Please hit the subscribe button and come in. I'm currently doing 30 days of Talk Horror. I will be live streaming every day until April 21st. I'm going to have guests. I'm going to have filmmakers, actors, stuff like that. I've already had some. So if you haven't seen those, check them out. But I will be here every day for those of you that are new to the stream. King of Midgets, no. Well, yeah, they should have it at Charleston. Sharon Nyberg, you are very welcome. I want to know what's everybody's favorite thing that I showed off tonight. Like, what were you like, oh my God, I want that? Oh my God, Chad, that would be super cool. He says, I want to get a signed Pieces DVD. That would be super badass, man. I recently showed some of that to Dragon Blues, actually. Thank you, JP. He says, awesome collection. Thank you very much, kind sir. And it was cool to look through it with you guys, because like I said, I'm not one of those people who like buys stuff and then is immediately on eBay or Amazon seeing if the prices go up. So it was really cool to look through these and then go see what the prices are for them right now. JK says, did you get the Halloween 20th anniversary orange VHS video? I did not. Is that thing worth some money now? I actually know someone who does have that. And knowing them, hell, they probably threw it away, but you know, they're just, we'll refer to them as a casual, JK. Grassman says, of course I show up and that's that. I know, Grassman, you got to get in here, man. I typically stream at 8 p.m. on weekdays. On weekends, it's 4. King of Midget says, I'm turning 12 on Saturday, so I'm glad that you're still streaming then. Heck yeah. Happy early birthday. Come in here and celebrate your birthday with Talk Horror the way God meant it. Let's see here. Chad says, without risking my life, do you have the special edition Man's Best Friend? Give me 1 second, Chad. I'm going to humor you. Give me 1 second here. Let me see. let me do this just for a moment. Give me just 1 second here, Chad. Oh, damn it. I'm knocking things off, people. Come on, dude. Stand up. There you go. Okay. Okay, Chad. I have this. I don't think this is the special edition, but I do have. Funnily enough, you should mention that. I do have Man's Best Friend on DVD. Grassman, I also just watched Man's Best Friend 2 weeks ago. Okay, so this does have features, has an animated menu, that counts as one of the features on it. 5.1 stereo surround sound, English subs, original theatrical trailer, DVD-ROM enabled, widescreen and full screen versions of the film. But Chad, okay, this is the normal one. Okay. Well, look at me, just a lowly pleb. But I should get an award for owning this movie at all. I should be awarded something. I don't know what, but something. Speaking of which, Joey Andrew says he's never seen it. Is it good? It's cheesy fun, man. It's cheesy fun. It has Lance Henriksen and Ali Sheedy in it. And there is basically a dog that this company has been experimenting on, making like the ultimate killing machine. So like they give it stuff like they combine the DNA, like they splice DNA of a bear with it, so that way it has like super strength. They give it characteristics of a cheetah, so like it can climb trees and stuff. The digestive system of like a snake, so it can like dislocate its jaw and swallow things whole. And yeah, it has acid pee. Acid pee, my friend. Chad Edmonds says, I may send it to you, but I'll need prayers from the horror family to make it to the next day. Oh my God, that's so sad, man. That is so sad. It sucks when you look through all these movies and you're like, oh man, I had so many good memories with friends that are no longer here. But yeah, go ahead and send it on over, Chad. Getting to which I want to say this. On the bottom of your screen right now, I am throwing up the Talk Horror P.O. Box address. And I'm doing that because on the 21st of April, I end my 30 days of Talk Horror. I will have live streamed 30 days in a row, my friends. That is a big feat for me. That requires celebration. So what I'm going to do, I'm having a party. The last live stream, it's not the last. I will go back to my weekly schedule. I was doing a live stream every week. I will go back to that. But I'm having a party. I'm getting pizza. I'm getting cake. And I'm going to party with you people. And I'm going to be opening fan mail live on stream. So if you want to be a part of that, send your packages, your fan mail to the address scrolling across your stream below. I will open it on stream. And I will read cards. What it doesn't have, it can be a card, it can be a note, it can be an envelope. I don't care. Okay, send it on over. I will open it up and I will check it out and I will read it on stream. Whatever it is. And if anyone is interested, I will be taking callers that day, so you can call in to the live show. And I will talk to you on stream for a minute or two, or hell, maybe the whole damn time. I don't know. It's going to be a party, though, people. We're having a party. So make sure April 21st is marked on your calendars. Let's see here. King of Midgets says, read the full paragraph for this to make sense. When do you go to sleep? I want to know when to stop emailing you. You can email me anytime because my phone goes on do not disturb when it's past hours. So I can get the sleepy sleeps. You can only disturb me if you are the ghost that apparently haunts my house and likes to throw 10 signs into the sink and scare the shit out of us. Joey Andrew says, dude, what the fuck? Man's best friend sounds crazier than Alien from the Abyss. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, Chad, there you go. Dragon Blues has bought me. She actually bought me the Night of the Demons limited edition steelbook. And she is totally fine, I promise. JK says, I have the Sleepaway Camp box set. Oh my God. JK is talking about the survival kit. There was a Sleepaway Camp survival kit box set that was released back in the day. Super cool. It looked like a first aid kit. Super badass. Let's see here. So I am accepting these images. Okay, so Valor, are you still in here, man? I can't remember your username in here, but he sent me those pictures he said he would of his dad's copy of Pig on VHS. Please focus. There we go. Okay. Let's see. And then here it is. Let me try to get the light out of the way. I need to come up with a better way of doing this shit because that's ridiculous. Like the light is way too bright. And then there's the back of it. So super cool, man. Thank you for sending that over. That's badass, dude. Hell yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm going to have to, like I said, I'm working with a new stream setup. So I'm going to have to get in and set some stuff up so I can pull stuff like that up on the stream easier and people can see what the hell is going on. Grassman, that's me, homeboy. What are you talking about, dude? Yeah, and there you go, JP. Good to know since I text you at 2 a.m. your time. Yeah, man, no problem. Phone totally goes on do not disturb. Chad Edmonds is asking about when I throw my party and I'm inviting people on here, how can they get in? I will actually send you a link on Facebook in Messenger. Don't share it with anybody. And you can click that link and join. So if you want to come on for a few minutes, whatever, man, you're more than welcome, dude. And you can join through your phone or through the computer. So we'll totally make that happen, man. Love to have you on here. But are there any questions left, my friends? Because I've showed off everything. If you came in late, that totally sucks. I wish you could have been here the whole time. Just rewind and check out everything I covered because I showed off some cool stuff, I think. I don't know about everybody in here, but I thought it was pretty cool. Oh my God, Grassman says it's not a ghost, it's him. I should have known. Chad says he's going to be there. Badass, man. I knew I could count on you, Chad. Fucking total badass, dude. All right, my friends, that's it for tonight. I'm going to go get me something to eat and get showered up and all that good stuff. I will be here tomorrow with another live stream. And like I said, on the 5th, I have another actor coming on the show. He was in Wind and Bone. Total awesome dude. Total horror fan. It's going to be super fun to chat with him. I hope y'all will be here. But tomorrow, I'll be here. Same Talk Horror time, same Talk Horror place. So make sure you're here, friends. Set those calendars, hit the subscribe button, hit those notifications bells. I want to see you all here. Please, Grassman, it was so great to see you here again, man. Totally missed you, brother. JK, good night, my friend. And thank you for the compliments. I had a fun stream. It was, I'm showing off the stuff I love. And you know, who knows? Next up, maybe I'll show off collectibles instead of DVDs, huh? Yes, hope to see everyone tomorrow night. Yes, thank you, Dragon Blues. JP says he can't wait. Hell yeah, man. I will be here tomorrow night, my friends. Come back. And until then, look horror, listen horror, talk horror. All right, my friends, until next time.